That board can move.
Bring it!
Hi!
Hello, I'm Noobs Maximus.
I'm Cryptic Enigma.
And we are playing Attack the Jar Jar Clones because Star Wars.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why. Now, should point out this game was made in a week by AndyMan404 for Jar Jar Jam. That's pretty impressive. Just looking at the title screen, I couldn't do this in a week, so that's pretty good. Okay, I love these instructions. Move, WASD or arrow keys, jump spacebar, pause escape, attack, mash other keys.
It's coming for you!
Come on, you little... Now, I don't know if this is... They say at some point in this that this is the Crystal Cave. I don't know if this is supposed to be a reference to Ilum. If it is, I give this guy credit because he has managed to merge 4 different Star Wars things into one. He's got the original X-Wing, which is the T-65 from the original series. He's got Jar Jar from the prequels. He's got a Porg from the sequels. And the Crystal Cave in Ilum would have been from Clone Wars. Now, granted, it's in other things than just Clone Wars, but that's the only time it would be on screen. I don't know if this is supposed to be Ilum, or if he just came up with something that was like, yeah, this is non-offensive and it's fun. I've got one more stupid little Jar Jar to go. There he is.
Is he by your ship?
No, he's not by my ship.
You're not on the...
Although I do have to protect my ship later on. I played this game once just as a little intro, so I don't look like a total noob while trying to play this.
But that's the point.
Yeah, I know. A large
it was
group
more
of
that
clones.
you couldn't resist the,
Yes.
mashing of keys to...
And lightsabers.
Yeah.
Now, I will be completely honest, Porgs do absolutely nothing for me.
Well, I mean, he's cute. I haven't seen the new one yet, so...
You haven't. My philosophy on Porgs, without doing spoilers, there is a scene in the movie with Chewie and the group of Porgs that are looking at him. I would not stop. If you haven't seen the movie, if you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Most of you are probably like, yeah, I probably wouldn't have stopped either. Spinning like this, just the key mashing does seem to deflect most of the lasers. But you do have to jump occasionally. Jedi.
He looks kind of like Yoda fighting.
He kind of does.
Especially with you jumping.
The dual lightsabers reminds me of Ventress from the Clone Wars. Come on! Hold still, you psychopathic Gungan. Well, come on. I mean, they got red glowing eyes and everything. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who think Jar Jar is a Sith Lord. I kind of see it, but...
I will admit, in the prequels, I didn't really care for Jar Jar, but in the TV series...
Clone Wars.
They kind of made him... They used his clumsy nature as a weapon. So that actually made him slightly more endearing and... things like that, so...
The other thing, I can't tell if this is completely accurate or not just because of the frantic nature of this game, but this game looks like it's a one-hit, one-kill with these lightsabers, which in Star Wars games, that's rare. I mean, you're going at stormtroopers and hitting them 4 or 5 times before they die, and, in the other movie, you take out everything with a lightsaber, so I like the fact that this is a one-hit, one-kill. That is a really big blip on my radar.
Yep, it said something big in the horizon approaches.
Yes.
Oh my!
Something big on the horizon dies.
Yeah, as I say, he doesn't look like he's one hit, one kill, but...
Well, this is also really hard to steer. So it's possible I've hit this thing several times. It's also possible I've missed. I also
think
like
you
if you
took
hit,
off its head.
yeah, if you hit the bodies while they're on the ground, body parts fly off, which is actually really kind of nice. Because, you know, there's always some twerp who's going to go around and desecrating the bodies. That twerp in video games is me.
Not always.
Not always.
No.
I'm not a teabagger in, like, Call of Duty games and things like that. I hate people that do that. Oh, I died!
I'm sorry.
We only got 2 waves!
I'm sorry.
Alright. Stay there. I'm going to see if I can get to wave 3. There's actually a radar that I just never really look at.
Yeah, right in the corner.
It's funny, I was doing better with the one that I wasn't actually trying to play.
Yeah.
Although I guess it would probably help if I wasn't mashing the steering keys as opposed to actually steering them.
It looks like every wave you get, your life restored to you.
Maybe. I didn't notice that were the case.
Well, if that's the case, that is kind of nice.
It would
Since
be.
you have to start all the way from the beginning, if you die. It makes it slightly more forgiving.
I don't know so much that you might gain some life, but I mean,
Careful, you can die.
I know. I don't know why.
You're not as frantic.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm trying to control it too much. For a silly button masher, I'm trying to add in like tactics and actual control. My leg is going about a mile a minute here.
I know, I can feel it. Normally there's some inspiring music to go with it that's usually like a heavy metal that people absolutely love mashing buttons to, but unfortunately it's also copyrighted, so.
Yeah, I think it's copyrighted anyway. I think that's what it said on it. I don't want to push it.
Yeah. So.
Porgs can jump.
Mm-hmm.
At least Jedi porgs can jump.
No, Jedi can jump.
I can't jump. I am eternally terrestrially locked. Alright,
Yeah,
so...
see it refilled to all the big...
Okay, sweet. So we're going right back to number 3. Now, one
Wave
thing I did
3?
notice
Oh,
with...
wow, it spawned in a different place.
Yeah, one thing I noticed with the controls is if you're holding, like, the up button and you want to go right, you can't just hit the left button. Or if you want to go right, you can't hit the left button. Ugh. You can't hit the right button and have it actually work to get you where you're going. You've got to kind of... I'm not doing good against this thing right now. You got to let go of one button to change directions. Which, I mean, it might sound people like, duh, but it was confusing the heck out of me. It, I lost again.
Yeah, another time you got him killed. I think it was because the other Jar Jars joined too quickly and killed you.
Maybe. What I should do is circle around.
Yeah. Maybe take out some of the smaller ones. Yeah.
I'm enjoying the sound. Alright, I'm going to try to get to wave 3 again, see if I can get past it. First time I did, I got to wave 5, but I'm screwing up some this time, so... I, of course, didn't film that, so I have no evidence of it. So, alright, I'm going to try and get to wave 3 again. Now, one thing I was going to say before I got distracted by my incompetence and my deaths. I know a lot of people don't like the prequels. I love them. And I am more than capable of defending them if you wish to have an intelligent conversation with them that isn't just, oh my god, they were awful. But the Clone Wars TV series did a really good job of taking things that people didn't really like in the prequels and repairing them. I mean, Jar Jar is still a klutz, Anakin is still kind of emo, but they just seem to fit more in with the storyline. You know, Jar Jar's clumsiness is kind of cute, not obnoxious. Anakin's whininess actually has kind of a purpose to it.
Well, he is supposed to turn evil, but for emotional reasons. So that's them. They kind of showed his progression to the dark side slowly.
Yeah, in a way that was a little easier to do than in, you know, you've got 6 hours at most.
Yeah, and with him, his emo nature was almost a requirement in his personality to have him turn to the dark side so severely for the situation.
Okay, so what I'm learning here is I cannot get in the middle of a fray of these and come out unscathed.
Yeah, you pretty much have to keep them from surrounding you.
I should also not be mashing the WASD keys, because that is bad.
Yes, because those are supposed to help you with directions.
Right. I'm a right-handed steerer, so I'm steering with the arrow keys. Come here. Oh, I'm bored. Never mind.
Come here, Jar Jar. Here, Jar Jar.
Oh, there's a big group of them. I want to kind of
Yeah.
thin these out a little bit before I can.
Yeah, you don't want to be surrounded.
I'm having a really hard time thinning them out. These gungans jump.
They do.
Really good job thinning those there a little
Well,
bit.
you're doing better with your health than you have been the last couple of times, too.
Yeah, I am. I think I'm healing a little bit as I'm playing.
Well, you
I could
definitely
be
heal
wrong.
between waves.
Yeah, you're right in that I did. Got 3 of them here in a really crappy location. Oh, I think I took care of them all, right?
No, you have 2 or 3 left.
Yeah. No, I'm saying the ones that were in that little group.
Oh, yeah, it looks like.
I'm trying to add tactics to a button mashing game, and that's... I'm not sure if that's what I'm supposed to do. This is really fun, though.
I am kind of confused. It's like Porg is a mix between an owl and a gerbil.
It's a puffin. Basically what it was there were puffins on set, so they were in the shot, so instead of, trying to CGI them out, they just CGI'd something over and then ran with it.
Okay. Hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a creative use of something that they can't.
Gotta get away from there, get them out a little more.
Yeah.
Oh, right by the big one, too. Radars are helpful. I should probably use that from time to time.
Yeah.
I'm running from Jar Jar Binks. Something here is hurting my manhood.
Well, this is kind of a spoiler, but in an animated series, his clumsy nature took down a tank, so... It is okay to run from Jar Jar. He's a little bit more of a threat than originally advertised.
Well, these are Jar Jar clones, so I mean,
Yeah.
these are like evil and I'm assuming trained. Now, would they be trained by Django or would they be trained by
By who?
Jar Jar?
This is-
Django. Django trained the original group of clones.
Well, because it sounded like you said Jenga for a second.
Well, they could be trained by Django. I'm gonna die again. What the hell?
Oh, goodness. And you haven't even touched the big one yet.
No, I haven't. I'm hoping that
You are regenerating.
I am regenerating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to run like a coward from the Jar Jars for a little bit and generate a little bit of health.
Mhm. Yeah, you don't want to be going that way though, because the big one's right there.
That's true. Trying to spread these things out while I regenerate a little bit. Maybe pick off 1 or 2, like over here. I've only got 12 left, but one of them is that really big one.
Yeah, I think last time you had some difficulty with the big one because you were just swarmed by
Yeah, I
like
was surrounded.
a whole bunch of them at that time.
That's how you kill Jedi. You surround them and you pummel the crap out of them.
Yeah. Shoot them with enough lasers that they can't block all of them.
Yes.
Yeah, you were pretty much facing an Order 66 issue there.
Yes. General Order 60. Jar Jar!
Misa, kill you!
I don't have the voice for that today. This method is actually helping me to not only stay alive, but thin out a few of these things.
Yeah, it looks like you have only, what, 3 left in that big one?
Yeah, looks like it. And they're kind of spread out.
Well, it
sort of.
says 4 of 50, so...
Yeah, 4 of 50 left.
Okay.
I'm assuming the big one counts as a 50. Now I'm on 2.
Yeah, one small one and the big one.
I'm about at 50% health here.
Yeah. So you have definitely been.
He's huge. How can I be missing him?
I have no idea.
I think he just takes more hits.
He probably does. You also have that small one attacking you, too.
Yeah, I'm doing okay deflecting that, but I'd really prefer to not. His lasers are coming out of his eyes.
Yeah. I think he... Well... Yeah, his come out of his eyes, but...
Alright, I got the big one. Now this is the last one I've got.
Woohoo!
Alright, I'm on
Wave
full health.
4!
Alright, yeah, this is the one I died last time because you gotta prevent them from getting to your ship.
Well, there's a big one.
Yeah, and there's a big one too. So I'm gonna take these as they come towards my ship and kind of hopefully keep them distracted with me.
Once.
Not doing too great health-wise. A bunch of them going towards because they're coming with me. It's hard to keep these things occupied.
Yeah. Well, looks like you have a big one, too.
I do have a big one. My health is really not doing good here. Mashing the steering keys again.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Don't relax, don't relax, don't relax. This is the most stressed I've been all week. It's great.
You can hear him mashing.
I'm not mashing anymore. I'm just running my fingers over. Ah!
Aw.
Okay.
Well, you got to wait 4.
All right. How far can you get? Let's see you put in. Film it up. See how far you can get. Take a screen cap of how far you get. I'd love to see it. I'd love to know what's beyond this. Now, I'm probably going to play this on my own because it's Star Wars. But I'm not going to get any further in this video. I'm just not good at it. So, to the developer of this game, this is a great game. Good job. And thank you all so much for watching. Good luck. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye.